no msi yankoso
akokɔhwede na abekurum
kokɔhwede na ba
abekurum
no mo say dey ti mame educate o mo say na anu betena ha na mo nka no krenti mo fa me bo mame say mo de me bo mame a me ka ansansa dalidi na ye no kre ana ye pamo no you so full computer ne wa typewriter wo so ye doctor so ye doctor me be kan wa ha e say doctor no ye afraid din so nya sa an ye na omoko fa ambulance die bai eno so me kan ye no ye ko hwem no kure ye yapam no me bai me say kokohwedie bola bedi o kroma last week am be kan etimu ntimi nkasa ne kadachie ne fela na ekura no e authentic e say bola bedi no owura mu bia me hunu na ni yabehwe de state in waye say we immigration service say we police or national security na warrant da obi so na otimi wuram eba ema state no abo ne ho ban na state ne bo ne ho ban wi a na state na sa de na court no na issue warrant no court ne se na ni ehu na so ante na court ne se wa ba begina na nim wa bra court na order say warrant da so etikọ na later you make any determination waba ugina court ho em yesa overturn warrant na fe ye musa first of all ye ka say obi aye contempt of court kura ye de ba de de ba ni nyina no asem no aye ka ni yago bi ye ka contempt of court one and ye be hwe what is contempt of court
educate
say na no me be kire mo say me kire mo petition no odi akono grounds or the call ye nyina or say a justice chebafo who is a court of appeal judge at that time sitting for extra responsibilities as a high court judge it will be a court of appeal judge na case be cause for high court it me man ba betna so but at that time what so on so as a court of appeal judge but so as a high court judge it at that time now justice chebafo a court of appeal judge by a number ebedi case na case no obedi no ye be hwe manfo no asem why
exactly
Gobi you know ye ka say contempt of court ye will be a friend CI 47 that is a civil procedure act CI 47 civil procedure ni ye ya say o court ye the procedure to ho and emra na ka say ye mra anya hye procedure say ni say ye fa so a ye fa so pepepe ni kwa say e no. Now, then he zoom in. Now you ready a year order 50 of a year civil procedure act. That is CI 47. Our court no say wodi asemwa. Sa nyoma no faso. Now you can order 50 rule 1. Chenio. Baby a justice chamber for fan the contempt in free here. And the Supreme Court is omunti bi da no. Now, offer a year order 50 rule 1 of a year committed for contempt. You can't contempt her. What book court name tia? Near Frewo. Now, I see the power of the court to punish for contempt. Tenio of the court may be exercised by an order of committal. 2. Committal proceedings shall be commenced by an application to the court. 3. The application shall be supported by an affidavit stating inter alia. You can inter alia. Just say among other things. Say o kasem na di be ka ho. And then also it shall state inter alia. And a Latin word for among other things. Inter alia the grounds of the application. Now 4, subject to sub rule 5. Sub rule 5 you be kwa read it. Say you can mra subject to bibia. That means yen konkohwe baby o subject to no. Say e wo mu si atwero we de. Nanso yen san kan we. O subject to sub rule 5. The notice of motion together with a copy of the affidavit in support of the application shall be served personally on the person sought to be committed. Now, lastly, that is sub rule 5. Also, without prejudice to its power, under order 7, rule 6 of the court may dispense with service of notice or motion if it thinks it is just to do so. The Yakam Brofuntin Yanane say, okay, order 50, rule 1 of a civil procedure, that is CI 47, or say, Court Ama order CB, say Abia Kofi the Mako Court, General the Mako Court, and a court when I make you orders, said yes, a medium fee, now put in the court, say what you defamation, now court in the ruling is on 5 million, a best in a medium fee, 1 city. It's na poverty me a court, and so do be court, I compare 10 million. Oh, moody, yeah, I want against you, I won't try. Afe say na poverty me court. It's a court ndo make order. One no one should be here. Nemo no say nipa na mu order na court na ye na. Na poverty me court. Akoka kire court ne say. Wo order na wo ma asame jamfi. Say on try me 5 million. On try mu 1 cedi kwa. Nemo make sa order na application no supporting with affidavit ne de kekeka wo. That is one way. Our court no be ka say. And now say wo ye make order when this no. Bra for contempt.
Precisely.
Nipa no apply.
Indicates.
Nemo mono there are also instances. Dani yanko ready a sub rule 2 near Radian. Catch them, you better educate you. Why? You better educate you. You better definition for contempt. By definition, a person commits contempt and may be committed to prison for willfully disobeying an order of the court, requiring him to do any act or any act other than the payment of money or to abstain from some act. It's way a definition of the court. A contempt. Now, yanko a sub rule 2. Or the 50 sub rule 2. It medical chira or coin bakwa a faswa. It make us a court number order. Na wo bunenimtia. It may make application to the court. Say court name fro. Never chirim the entire bunenimtia. Nemo mono there is also order 50 sub rule 2, which says otherwise. Then if I not to Sonianko. But before that, you know, then if I make a article 1262, Nyanko Radie.
More fire.
If you a contempt of court, superior courts, omo pen na wo to me so omo ye contempt of court. Now you can superior courts na court ni achemu mienu. First na omo ka superior and inferior court. Now you can inferior court bi. We say the lower court. So superior courts in here dey, the high court, court of appeal, and supreme court. Now the lower court, circuit court, district court in here. Now Yankai Article 126. Or say the superior court, which is high court, court of appeal, supreme court, shall be superior court of record. Now the entire watcher says shall be superior court of record. And it said, the superior court need the assembly now or make a decision. Your friend is stare decisis, which is precedent. Now precedent, you know, and no be making sure say other lower court, you know, so more make a decision biana, they won't depart from the superior court rule. It was said the superior court shall be superior court of record. It is a court, you know, was here, a circuit court. Ne district court mo dikesia omo ba hwehwe the decision of the high court no mo dia ruli sanso na high court nsu dia high court no hwehwe the decision of a court of appeal and a supreme court no dia ruli na court of appeal no ono any decision ono so ba hwehwe supreme court decision no dia ruli na supreme court there the decisions are binding on omwankasa etiade supreme court wa yi until such a time that supreme court no can depart from the decision no my no and emrane mo kwan e mo set decision omutimi depart na yen ready or say the superior courts shall be superior court of record and shall have the power to commit for contempt to themselves and all such powers as were vested in the court of record immediately before the coming into force of this constitution. It is justice here for so odi asem na oti case so a emrane man ho kwan say obenya to me and committed to the whole contempt say what bu court na nimtia what bu mema nimtia eno na ogina aso no ye na yanko ready for the 50 sub rule 2 na yan hwa de already on the 50 sub rule 2 or say committal without application. Don't forget say baako no yeka say ese obi ne make application but the mrane ma inherent power to the court says obi a make application na judge bi ehunu say ade no amoka no e book court na nimtia or say the court has an inherent power so he says nothing in rule 1 that is our application affects the power of the court to make an order of its own motion against a person to show cause why the person should not be committed for contempt of court. It is Justice Cheba for AUSU order 50 rule 2 and was say be the case what's akwawi bolabadi what's na ho akikansem I go meme ho fi eku court no fi na Supreme Court High Court no constitution amani to me to commit unto themselves contempt sanso na eye order 50 rule 2 no eno so amomo kwan e di Justice Cheba fo afre and wa twere order ama court no say ayi police for say momfa akwa we mra na Kevin Talyor asemu a work and bola bed na asemu a work and say tieni o ya mane kwan ametie na numu asebo ansa ne issue warrant what are we talking na Supreme Court is one in the adwene it beats a yen natural justice medical catcher say natural justice and nyama mienu odi aterem patem everybody deserves a hearing and no more Judas in casa so you cannot be a judge in your own court so ordinarily you cannot be a judge in your own court for you to see how contempt operates when it comes to contempt the constitution gives a yen power to the High Court power to the Superior Court judges so mo abeye a judges in their own court. It tells you how contempt of court is prohibited by the constitution. If it's a constitution in person book court no limtia. And in here several constitutional democracies that's what we have.
Exactly.
Now young Congo here. Kevin Talyor say yentie no na Supreme Court say I am pa yentie no Kevin Talyor say na esenki Supreme Court Justice Cheba for edika ka say bra na ebe kire die ntia na o refuse na afi ye issue warrant tienio ewa abra order 50 rule 2 echiremu clearly say court no when they feel that you have been contempt ometimia order osebra now oko ready dani fameko ni ready you can say Criminal and Other Offences Act 1960 Act 29 Section 10 of Act 29 when him say almost ordinarily police in Ebechiwa so use warrant but them running him said there may be instances where the police must prevent crime and harm Wasama police need to me say when a crime is being committed in your face and you have na aba besi na court akwaji warrant aba the mischief is seeks to cure is that it work Criminal and Other Offences Act 29 Section 10 or say arrest by a police officer without warrant it is a maho kwan the Supreme Court ruling jina dia the omopa kire say police in the class will be the bonia just oko court no and the court cannot even issue warrant first the mom court no eso ka say but abe kirem die ntia udi sa abone no na kirem wi a ansa ne betimi issue no what be da Supreme Court we dey mo rem if say someone say yentie Kevin Talyor na yet what back out when it was the essence of the warrant if the yentie issue warrant no is that you see police for national security immigration so much say ni paya mo fa ni mra manim na on make sure the yentie any kwan see a committee to jail na yen ready order na Justice Cheba for make here na yen share the wording of the order na say dey or say bring him
exactly
so bring him no and yes so do ani e throw say ko jail because of the nature of contempt gobi yemra no on trust specifically punishment e dey ma contempt it remember kaya contempt cases under John Dramani Mahama time year election petition no and omo ye na yesame oku omo akoka bibi omko duru no Supreme Court no hwe omo ni ma no say wo yama won e ko enso Kenneth J Kwanchi kodu wo no ye de ne to jail
more fire
sanso na atubiga ono so ye de to jail ana ayi muntie trefu omo so ye do mko jail so Supreme Court is a contempt is in such a way that the court will decide what punishment to give you erinyasa bola bedi se na adwene mu ha ana ne lawyers no omo di nkwasesem a and this was even a perfect opportunity for us to have a conversation on the opaqueness, or so to speak, the absoluteness of the power of contempt for the court. And then I this was your friend big jurisprudence. You can't jurisprudence, and that means emrano because in you see every day. No, we must develop the law. The law must grow, and the law only grows when you challenge the law. So sakwa ya gini ya jumapa, and also all fighting for the people. He should rather have gone to court for us to have a conversation on the whole contempting and the absoluteness of the powers that is given to the court, for them to now arrogate unto themselves. So now you more handy, Ojani, Eddie Akose Day, Yenny warrant new free so. Now, dear one say, it's time we'll free fee, that moment, no warrant near active. National security, national security car. And a coffin, and I say this on authority. Medical number 2. Medical and number 2. Now, question national security car. Mama, you see, we will be serious as a nation.
Exactly. So
national security and a far and an page in so. Now, if I card number 2. Now, mention Mokwaya, your first check a year car number plate. Say insurance will home and now insurance in new one. I want to say national security can know you. Matcham said you see no.
call
It's national security kofa bolabedi. I wouldn't free fee. Abesina court one. There was an active warrant on him.
Exactly.
So at no point should he have been protected. Rather, he should have been arrested, put before the court, which is a just Chamber Force Court. Then once the court is ongoing, they will say that we filed an application at the Supreme Court, for which reason the court must stay. So per the Constitution, whenever High Court is hearing any matter, Nasa Obiko Supreme Court for interpretation, the High Court judge is supposed to stay proceedings and wait for a determination to be made at the Supreme Court. It's when I give him and person pagan and develop here. And court justice for anymore. No more refer say yes, stay proceedings because there is a determination to be made at the Supreme Court. I be I get a ball up and I'm going to say G. Now I said we see homie war nose mask in more. Change as a share. Wo krum. Try we na so obema. Na wo free court wo bia ya mo hwe ne bobre. We bema we asa akokoba. We asa winter coat. No hangi coat. But you know, she nipa way you she we ade we na timi did ni part of ye when I did abren pony and nyina ho ne mpaso we and then so many in near said was you home we said the home treat war ade nim na ni coat then kwachi no mo kwachi akra no mo said was you home wo kuro na nya ahoto
na ni ho hanjo as what ya
said was you home with nose mask nim Wayo Bema when they did matter with the Maya way at tantan say nipa kan binim when it did matter mu na me catch them said what here mo ba kai mrebu o se me nsen change hwe wodi court ne kon mo hwe ne nsa court no atra ne nsa we e bema wayo we nam ni kuro mu e se wono na ne nsa etia na odidi Okatatyie atam se me nsa tietia hwe bema tantan Kevin Talyor no oni o ohene wa she court said ye adwira no we as ye adwira ni court
more fire
ye we na timi di ni part mu eto ma hu kromu a we gobi
ohene
etikesi no e say Supreme Court e say omama ruling na omo ye no ana do me market formal omo frame so omo de kan omo ntiase contempt CI 47 or the 50 rule 1 rule 2 ayi mamiki makola formal omo ntiase to omo so we omo di nkomo ana no mo so eni yankɔhwɛ case ben na de ayi asɛm yi kura bai tie ni o kofi mu mie maso ha na mu tie ni da gbi waso ha na tie ni wo mo ya na maame ke ne makola forma ne ka kyerɛ me sɛ domi forma no no mo frɛ conference call no mo ya o mo di nkomo na me gina so na me ti no mo se ka de tie di ye hunu ne sɛ case de contempt we bai no na eye the republic tieni o Akufo-Addo ba so no ana NCA na board chair your friend Eugene Bafuboni pay attention case no de contempt same case ebayi na NCA board chair then Eugene Bafuboni na the republic versus Eugene Bafuboni and 4 others ana do me market for ne ka say Bafuboni die I say ene you know no mo dey course ene chief justice no acting chief justice what they say Bafuboni na so ene ye deba munja sim no say na bi ka te chi na ha ne nka asem eto mo ye no mama ke o what dey ka sa ne me to mo ye no no mo ye so Eugene Bafuboni no ni senior brother any acting chief justice Justice Bafuboni and the enokure the senior brother it's Justice Cheba for and the Eugene Bafuboni ne kotu jail na ye this case no a republic versus Eugene Bafuboni and 4 others no and a ma bola be di ko kan de o kan ye no and ye chain for contempt na no mo ye no mo so ene enokure nti no mo share da ye say ma ye yi chief justice ayi toko no afri ho na Eugene Bafuboni senior brother chief we do me market phone ko mo di na me say ntesa me o mo ko mo ba na wo mo mienu no wo mo nua ne Bafuboni a Radio Gold ne ye ne dia it's Eugene Bafuboni senior brother chief justice Bafuboni and their senior brother is Radio Gold so yenim say total to west and it's na komo no e bebre o ma so na me say ntimo ka me na ko sisai ana do me market ne makola fo ne yese na se sa na tie dia sa ne we no de back court a na chief justice ne so ahwa say me nua case na ne edi na akoka abie na yese nti ampa contempt ni nya na warrant na so I'm saying, don't be for one show. Don't be for no bonk. Mami kiri na ba. Omudi nkomo. Omudi nkomo pa. Omudi do mo nkomo, omudi de ya na ano osem. Anya nkomo. Ano osem. Anya nkomo papa. Don't be for na guy yo. No, you know we smart is. Don't be mano. Share. Adum for man o calculations on be yo betimi aye. Say ya boni to boni ni pie domino. Hey, don't me fool. Tomo ya no so ene sesa na tie dia se emekura na wo justice Cheba for wo di menua case ana obi ko kan bie wo kan bia boa menua no ana wo chain for a contempt warrant ya na o chena be chief acting judge but me dia menyin tum sa me dwene say court no o mo reasoning na we yamfa we no mai judgment no mai it's one of the bar and you ever heard the reasoning of the court. We could do court na ye ma decision of the court. What kind decision ni bebre? Nemo your portion be a friend the reasoning of the court. The entipa the akanyina ye mugu. I wa mu Latin word be a the friend na mre na afie. The akanyina ye mugu. Why na kwacho dada how could try your name? Why wo mo ye no mo say contempt baso no because wo koyi contempt warrant everywhere and kesa attorney general e ba be defend na wo hwe eye ba bi a law house attorney general office no e dey ko supreme court ho na wo nantie 3 minutes 3 minutes wo faka 1 second it law house ni ni ba bi attorney general office no atonje na jonku ya ne ya enti obi ama ho Ghana yenya kamafo da bi yenya kamafo mo fire obi ama do me fu so mo pese bagu ohini bagu abibisa de na ne nsa dankwan mu ana ne wentimi anko na wan nsa dankwan mu atoni general do me market for na ebisa na msima mo mbisa sa me mbisa sa ma mo mbisa sa ne ko de ko mbisa no ho se ne nsa dankwan mu oyi ne nsa kakra do me fu I can speak for the attorney general and the deputy. I'll be biased when I make comment. Very biased. So I won't pass comment. Justice Rimsa is a very just guy.
Exactly.
the law will surely be the law.
Precisely.
His boss, Penny Mobi Frame and Andriano Kabisa, Attorney General. It drew Babinanka Ghana be Lususi Kabi. Emma Yefre Ghana and Pennyphobia Munko dia dance Krumu in Tia Mino. Yenyagan and Pennyphobia Munkodia dance Krumu. He took this Attorney General to go and stand in and no dia dance Yama Ghana Yentria says. So I was on your bad person. I don't know him personally, but I know the deputy personally, and I know how slim size.
More fire.
But